The woman smiling at you in the park is not who she pretends to be. Archangel Michael says, there's something you didn't notice about the woman smiling at you in the park. That moment seemed innocent, almost comforting, but it was planned. That smile wasn't just a gesture, it was the opening scene of something you were never supposed to see. Her presence is not by chance. That smile she gave you had layers, too perfect, too knowing, too still. Behind that delicate expression, a story waits that could dismantle your peace if not handled wisely. You may think she was just another passerby enjoying the afternoon sun. But the moment she sat across from you on that bench, the spiritual current around you shifted sharply. She was placed there like a marker in time, a warning in disguise. There was something in her eyes, something too calm for someone you've never met before. A calm that doesn't come from peace, it comes from preparation. She knew who you were long before you saw her. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She's not watching you because she's curious. She's watching because she was sent. Sent by someone who has been trying to breach your space for months. And now she knows exactly what you look like in person, how you carry your energy, and what makes you pause. Archangel Michael says, not everything friendly is harmless. Her smile was studied, her movement choreographed. Her task was not to harm you, not yet, but to confirm what was written in the hidden pages. She's connected to something deeper. A conversation took place about you without your knowledge. And now, she's been tasked to verify the truth they were whispering about. You weren't supposed to notice her. But your intuition was stronger than her disguise. That gut feeling you had, that sudden discomfort, was not wrong. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You need to understand something urgent. She carries a secret about you that even you have forgotten. It was passed to her by a woman with dark intentions, someone you have encountered before but chose to ignore. That secret is now in motion, and it's moving fast. Behind her smile is a threat, but not the kind that attacks. You won't see her coming with rage or loud accusations. Her danger is quiet, like water boiling just beneath the lid. She isn't alone. There are two others involved. One of them keeps records, and the other moves in silence. She is only the face they sent to break the energy first. That's why you've been feeling drained lately. Your focus isn't scattered by accident. Someone is feeding off your frequency. Her smile was just the invitation for that energy to get closer. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's something about you that they want to suppress. It's your glow, your shift, your recent awakening. And she's the first attempt to disguise that attack as a simple interaction. Archangel Michael says, your protection is already aware. Your spiritual team is activated. But now it's time for you to be aware. You are not crazy for feeling like someone is studying you. You are not paranoid. This is real. She has a code word she uses when talking about you. A name you've never heard before but one tied to your ancestral line. She's using it to access hidden information. Type Amen to get blessing 222. A woman in her circle has been trying to open something connected to you. It's a journal, a box, or even a piece of clothing that once belonged to someone tied to your family. And they believe it holds a gateway to the life you're destined for. That park was chosen because it's sacred ground. It looks like a normal place, but beneath the soil are buried secrets from an older world. She sat there with you for alignment. The way she adjusted her bag before standing up, the way she crossed her legs, those were signals. Tiny codes. She's reporting your energy back to someone else. The smile wasn't the danger, it was the signal that she had identified you. Now things are accelerating. You must prepare. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone in your past betrayed your energy, and she's been briefed on that betrayal. She's not your enemy, but she's not your ally either. She's a carrier of spiritual information that can trigger dormant cycles if you allow her to stay close. The park wasn't her first location. She's been near you before, but this was the first time she made herself known. There was a reason the breeze felt heavier than usual that day. A reason the birds around you flew off just before she sat down. Nature tried to warn you. She doesn't know the full weight of what she's involved in. She thinks this is about simple observation. But the truth is, she's meddling with energy far more powerful than she's ever been told. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your ancestors are watching her. They don't fear her, they pity her. Because once you awaken fully, her mission will fail. Before it even begins, Archangel Michael says, you must not react with fear. You must respond with awareness and quiet preparation. Her next move will test you. She'll try to meet you again, in a different place, but with the same smile. This time, she might approach with a question or compliment. Don't accept it. Every word she utters is being spiritually documented. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Someone is paying attention to how you respond. Your silence is more powerful than your words in this situation. Let your stillness confuse them. You are under divine surveillance, not from above, but from within. Your spirit knows what's happening. Trust it. There's a second woman watching everything unfold. She's not visible yet, but she's connected to the woman in the park. They both come from a place of manipulation, dressed up as concern. Their methods look harmless because they've studied how to appear invisible. But energy doesn't lie. Type Amen to get blessing 505. There will be a night this week when your dreams feel more vivid than usual. That's not just your mind, it's your soul reacting to what was triggered in the park. That smile opened a gate. That gate leads to a path that splits. One direction is destiny, the other is distraction. She is there to tempt you into choosing distraction. Her mission isn't personal, it's spiritual. She's just a vessel being used by something older, something that wants you silenced. But you were born with spiritual DNA they cannot decode. That's why they must get close to you physically. They need to feel what they cannot understand. Type Amen to get blessing 123. You are not like them. Your presence shakes foundations without saying a word. That's what the smile was reacting to, your power. Do not ignore your instincts for the next 21 days. Your senses will feel sharper for a reason. You are being fine-tuned to see beyond illusion. Archangel Michael says, the moment you walked away from her, the timeline shifted. What was meant to be stolen from you is now suspended, but only for a short time. You must cleanse the path now. Light doesn't just fight darkness, it replaces it. Be that light. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You may notice a sudden shift in people around you. That's because the energy she activated has started to reflect in those close to you. Watch how they respond when you speak your truth. There will be someone who defends her without realizing who she is. Someone who says, maybe she's just being nice. That person has been unknowingly influenced. Energy spreads like perfume, you can't see it, but its presence lingers. That park visit was about transmission. The exchange has happened, but it's not permanent. You still have time to reverse this. But only if you take action now. Disconnect gently from conversations that don't serve your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The next 3 sunrises hold signs for you. Not dramatic ones, but small alignments. A bird resting near your window. A feather where it shouldn't be. A sudden breeze indoors. She will try again. But next time she'll wear a different color. Watch for blue, watch for silver, and listen to your breathing when she's near. The woman in the park underestimated your awareness. She thought your light was silent. But your silence is what protects your power. There is a letter, written by someone in her circle, hidden in a location you once visited. A bookstore. A temple. A hallway in a building you almost forgot. Type Amen to get blessing 606. It's waiting to be discovered. Not by accident, but by alignment. Your energy must match its frequency to find it. She does not know you carry the code. That your bloodline once walked with giants in spirit. That your name carries a sound not yet spoken on this earth. The smile was a signal. But your walk away was an explosion. She left that park unsettled. She will report that, you know. But she won't say it with confidence. Because your eyes spoke back. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Now the others are deciding what to do. Some want to retreat. One wants to get closer. The decision will be made soon. You will notice her energy around the next full moon. Don't be alarmed, be prepared. You are more equipped than you realize. A message will come through a child, a stranger, or even music. Something odd. But it will match the frequency of truth. Let the signs confirm your awareness, not scare you. You are not under attack. You are under confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 838. The woman in the park was not ready for your resistance. She was trained to spot fear, but instead, she met clarity. That's why she left early. Archangel Michael says, you must continue walking with boldness. You're on sacred ground now. Everything you do will be watched. But you will not be harmed. Because you are marked with divine evidence. That mark repels what is fake. There is a diary she's keeping. With your description, your energy, and your reactions. Burn that energy in your mind. Let it disappear. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 515. You are now in the space of revealing. The mask is off. The mirror is clean. And the truth is facing you directly. She will appear again, but you'll see the cracks this time. Her smile will twitch. Her voice will stumble. Her spirit will flinch. That's when you'll know. It's not just her. It's who sent her. And they've already lost their grip. Walk away again, chosen one. This time not with confusion, but with confidence. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You must now be aware of the chain reaction her presence set into motion. The energy released in that moment will ripple through several places in your life, friends, places, and even items in your home. Things may begin to move or break, not by accident, but by spiritual interference. Archangel Michael says, this is your signal to cleanse without fear. Light your space, not in ritual, but in intention. Speak out loud that her influence holds no place in your life. She was hoping you would invite her closer. A conversation, a connection, even eye contact was enough to open a door. But you walked away without offering her a single word, and that sealed your protection. Now you may feel the heat of resistance coming from unexpected sources. It's because the network she's part of is beginning to realize the strength of your boundaries. And not everyone around you is happy with your rising discernment. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Some will accuse you of being distant. Others may act as if you've changed. They're right, you have changed, but not in the way they think. This shift is necessary. This silence is powerful. And the fewer explanations you offer, the stronger your protection becomes. The woman in the park didn't leave empty-handed. She left confused, rattled, unsure if she had succeeded. That doubt will begin to infect the intentions of those who sent her. They'll begin to doubt her accuracy. They'll question whether you really are who they suspected. They will scramble for new plans. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. But it's too late now. The moment you turned your back, your energy sealed off access. They will try new angles, but none of them will work the same. Still, you must remain vigilant. Their next attempt will not come through a stranger, it may come through someone familiar. Someone who suddenly reappears, just to check in. This is not the time to let your guard down. You must understand, her smile was the softest version of the storm they wanted to bring into your life. But because you held your light steady, they now retreat into confusion. There's a woman with her, a higher-ranking force. She doesn't reveal herself often, but she is the one watching from behind the veil. Type Amen to get blessing 121. She knows who you are in spirit. She's the one who fears your awakening the most. And now that your light is rising, she is considering pulling back completely. You may feel her energy in moments of stillness, especially near mirrors, windows, or water. If the air ever feels thick for no reason, she's observing. But she can't step closer unless invited. Do not speak her name. Do not call out to her. Your silence is your weapon. This entire encounter was about provoking your response. But you responded with divine stillness, and that ruined their blueprint. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. Every step you take now is watched by divine eyes. The ones assigned to your lineage are more alert than ever. They saw what you saw, and more. They will begin to reveal things to you through symbols. The number 4, the color white, the presence of a butterfly, all these things are messages. But don't chase signs. Let them come naturally. The woman in the park was not trained for someone like you. She expected fear. She expected confusion, but what she got was spiritual clarity disguised as silence. Now her report will be incomplete, and that will cause division among those who sent her. Some will want to try again, others will walk away in defeat. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. The park bench you sat on now holds an imprint. Your energy branded it. And for the next 72 days, no dark energy will be able to pass through that spot again. She might return to that place, trying to reconnect with what she missed. but she will feel blocked, as if the wind itself resists her. That's because your presence shifted the atmosphere. Your destiny is protected, but it is also being tested. Not by punishment, but by refinement. This was a spiritual checkpoint. And you passed. Type Amen to get blessing 9191. Now begins the next phase, separation. The spiritual world will begin to pull certain people away from you, even if it hurts. This is not punishment. It is preservation. The woman in the park may try to reappear through social media, mutual connections, or even dreams. Do not engage. Her energy is laced with a purpose you don't need to entertain. You may begin to experience unusual tiredness. That's your body adjusting to the spiritual energy upgrade you just passed through. Rest deeply when you need to. Soon, your clarity will sharpen. You'll look back on this moment as the exact point your intuition evolved. Type Amen to get blessing 2442. A man in her circle is trying to decode your aura. He doesn't understand why she failed. He is now obsessed with understanding your frequency. But they'll never replicate what is divinely assigned. Your aura is encrypted by heaven. No scan, no whisper, no observation can touch your core. Archangel Michael says, remain steady. Let them confuse themselves. The more silent you become, the louder your energy speaks. She'll begin to unravel now. That smile, once so calm, will begin to crack in her next assignment. Because your power left a residue on her spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You have passed through the phase of hidden observation. Now you're entering the phase of divine clarity. You will know who is for you before they even speak. Every person who lies near you will reveal themselves. Their tone, their language, their patterns, everything will be visible. Because now you walk with sharpened vision. You are no longer guessing, you are knowing. The woman in the park failed. But her failure will be used for your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. In the coming weeks, a strange opportunity will present itself. It may look like coincidence, but it's actually divine reparation. Take it. With caution, but take it. It was sent to honor the energy you withheld from the wrong people. Her circle may attempt a final whisper campaign. They'll try to poison the perception others have of you. But it won't work. You're too rooted now. No lies can survive where truth is planted. Type Amen to get blessing 33333. You will soon receive something unexpected. A message, a package, a phone call. It will confirm what your spirit already knows. And it will make everything clearer. The woman in the park will never approach you the same way again. You now carry a vibration that speaks louder than anything she could say. Let peace return. Let the storm pass without absorbing it. Let the silence bless you. Your name is being spoken in high places now, not by darkness, but by light. The heavens took notice of your restraint. Type Amen. To get blessing 5151. Now rest. You are free from the hidden trap set by those who pretended to smile. Your path is clear. Your energy is fortified. You are not just surviving, you are rising. Slowly, intentionally, divinely. The woman who smiled will now forget your name in confusion. Because the light you carry erased her permission to study you. Walk forward. The park was just the beginning. But now, the real blessings unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. Her memory of you is already being distorted. What she once thought she captured in clear detail is now clouded. The more she tries to recall your presence, the more her spirit becomes unsettled. This is not just a glitch in her thoughts, it is a divine scrambling. Archangel Michael says, your image is now protected under spiritual encryption. What she saw in the park is no longer the version of you that exists now. Since that encounter, you have risen, quietly, swiftly, beyond reach. She'll now begin to dream about you, broken, fragmented visions. But those dreams won't be peaceful. They will serve as a warning to her to step away. Type Amen to get blessing 71717. Something inside her will begin to unravel. Not in chaos, but in confusion. She'll question everything about her assignment because you shattered the spiritual pattern she was given. There's someone in her group growing suspicious too. A younger woman, newly recruited, who doesn't agree with the plan. She will speak out, and in doing so, she will free herself. You were not just a target, you were a trigger. Your vibration disrupted something inside the very people who came to disturb you, and now they will begin to scatter. Type Amen to get blessing 82828. Every time they try to summon your energy, they will face resistance. Your name will taste bitter in their mouths, because your light is now too pure for their grasp. Your spiritual gate has been sealed tighter. Every time they try to enter it, they will be met with echoes of your strength. Their tools no longer work. The woman in the park has started to sense it. Her silence is not surrender, it is confusion. Her scripts no longer match your reality. She'll start changing her behavior. She may suddenly go quiet on social media. She may distance herself from her usual associates. That's because your spirit left an impression on her soul. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. What she intended to bring into your life has reversed and is now echoing back to her. That smile she wore, it will now be her mask during her own unraveling. The universe is balancing itself through your obedience. You didn't need to fight. You just needed to discern, and that's exactly what you did. Now heaven is preparing your reward. Quietly, precisely. It's closer than you realize. But the woman in the park? She won't be able to watch it unfold. Her access has been revoked. Type Amen to get blessing 50505. You are now walking into a space of divine restoration. Everything that was delayed, disturbed, or doubted, will now begin to return to you in multiples. You may notice unexpected apologies, messages from people who once ignored or misunderstood you. That is the vibration of your elevation at work. Some may say you've changed. Don't explain. Let your presence speak. You earned this transformation. The woman's chapter in your story is closed. But the next page is far more powerful than anything they ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 41414. Soon you'll be invited into spaces you once dreamed of. Not because of your popularity, but because of your purity. Your energy is now a password to opportunities. The divine realm has witnessed your endurance. And now the blessings are being unsealed. Archangel Michael says, walk softly but carry the thunder of grace. Your shadow alone shakes the dust off lies. Your light is enough to silence deception. The woman in the park was meant to trigger your downfall. But instead, she activated your divine acceleration. Type Amen to get blessing 10101. Let every step you take now be deliberate. Let every decision be led by peace. You no longer move by habit, you move by guidance. There will be one final test. A message that seems innocent. It may even come with a compliment. Ignore it. It is a disguised doorway. That message won't come from her directly. It will come from a false friend, a recycled connection. And they will be told to feel you out. But your spirit already knows. You'll feel it in your stomach. You'll hear the hesitation in their tone. Type Amen to get blessing 31313. That's your signal to walk away again, without regret. Because what's ahead of you requires no validation from behind you. There is a window opening soon. One that only stays open for 11 days. And during this time, you will have visions, clarity, and unexplainable peace. Embrace it. The woman in the park will begin to experience spiritual fatigue. That's not your concern. It's the consequence of touching energy she was never meant to hold. Let her go. Let the chapter close in silence. Let karma speak in ways you never will. Type Amen to get blessing 22222. There's a new guardian being assigned to your path now. Not to replace Archangel Michael, but to assist under his command. They are arriving with instructions about your next chapter. You may feel a soft pulse in your right hand, or feel warmth on your back for no reason. That's the mark of their presence. Don't question it. Receive it. You've earned new layers of protection. You are not who you were in the park. You've evolved past what their reports can even describe. Type Amen to get blessing 30303. Let the silence between you and them become your loudest boundary. Let no curiosity lead you backwards. The mystery they carry is not your burden to solve. Your name is now sealed in rooms where honor sits. Your spirit is being spoken of by angels and ancestors. They are proud of your discipline. Archangel Michael says, you've crossed a spiritual checkpoint no one can reverse. Walk forward now, not just in confidence, but in command. The woman in the park may still watch from afar, but what she sees now is light she cannot touch. Type Amen to get blessing 92929. There's nothing left for you in that moment. That bench, that day, that smile, it all belonged to a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. Now is your season of rising, quiet victories, unshakable calm, divine appointments. Stay ready, stay anchored. Your elevation will not require explanation. And for those still trying to understand your glow, let them burn their energy trying. You owe no one an entry into your light. Type Amen to get blessing 81818. The woman in the park thought she was watching your steps, but she didn't realize you were being guided by footsteps too sacred for her to see. You walk in grace, not because it's easy, but because your soul made the decision to evolve. You are now spiritually sealed. Let this message be your closure. Let this truth be your armor. Let this clarity be your power. You're walking into days where everything you lost will make sense. Everything that confused you will now align. And everything stolen will return multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 333333.